The more I watch basketball, the more it's becoming obvious the mainstream sports media is they have to be getting cut some sort of check to keep LeBron's name alive. Because these last couple of years, he's not a top 10 player anymore. He's obviously fallen off because of age. He's not really was what he used to be athletically. He can still get by on sheer IQ and size, but athletically he's not the same anymore. Even in that season, he almost averaged. He almost won the scoring title. His numbers don't have the same impact. And Anthony Davis has been the clear best player on that team for a while. But I'll get further into it after this plays.
Okay, Stephen A., I want you to break this down for me. What would you change about this list?
Well, I'll change a few things. There's a couple of things. Number one, I cannot have a top 5 list without LeBron James on the list.
Wow.
That's just blasphemous.
I wish he stopped using that word.
Can't do that. Okay. So
first of all, that's God worship of a human being. That's wrong in every way, any way possible. But him, Nick Wright, even Shannon had enough sense to not say he's not top 5. He had him at 7, but he's not even top 7. And to me, he's not top 10. The players that they had below him are clearly better than him. Devin Booker's better than him. Devin Booker's better than KD, but that's for another video. LeBron he doesn't have the same impact that he used to. And clear cut proof of that is when he goes out, they ask AD to carry the team, and they always put AD's name in the MVP conversations. And then when LeBron comes back, they give LeBron all the credit for the team having success. Like last year when LeBron went out for almost a month, AD carried that team for like a full 3 weeks and got them back in the MVP, or got them back to above 500, or right at 500. Oh, lady, holler at them kids in the background. But yeah, even Nick Wright used his argument to say LeBron's still top 10 by numbers. When it comes to him, it's always about numbers. But last year you had 6 or 7 players average 30. So what are the numbers really saying? I mean, he averaged 30 and close to 30 the last couple of seasons, but his team was losing up until they made that huge trade, which didn't really make any sense. They got way too much back for a player in Westbrook that the media trashed for 2 years. And then, after AD helped carry that team back to over 500, they gave LeBron all the credit. LeBron wasn't in the MVP conversation last year. AD was multiple times. And Stephen A. fails to even mention that. But he kills Anthony Davis when Anthony Davis doesn't have good games. In a segment like a week ago, he said LeBron needs more help, and it's about time they got more help because he's been doing it all by himself. Like, bro, what? Like, Anthony Davis has to be the most disrespected superstar the last couple of years since he got to the Lakers. They give him no credit for that team's success, but he gets all the blame when they don't go anywhere. And these last 2 years, LeBron has averaged close to 30. The team was losing. When his numbers came down when they got all those players, that's when the team started winning. When he was chasing Kareem's record and chasing the scoring title, his team had a losing record. And they've even had a couple of segments where his numbers don't have the same impact. So I don't get why they keep putting him back in the top 10 conversation. He's not a top 10 player anymore. He's not close to what he was defensively and offensively. It was he was almost the worst 3-point shooter. I mean, him and Westbrook. My son let me on the video, but him and Westbrook were at the bottom 5 of 3-point shooting. And last year in the playoffs, LeBron was the worst 3-point shooter aside from Dylan Brooks. I mean, like, come on, like, where's the top 5 talk coming from? Aside from the fact that he's been a media darling like the last 10, 15 years. It's based off name recognition and what he's done in the past. And they clearly said it's supposed to be for the future, of what they predicting these players to do next year. like they did Kobe in 2013. They had him ranked as a 71 player because they didn't see him playing well in 2013, 2014. But they're gonna be fair, be fair. Like, stop putting the dude in the top 10 based on resume and what he did in the past.